right, so I've had a lot of close calls where I don't think I'm not going to make it home. It's mostly because I'm really directionally challenged, and you're going to laugh at me, but I really have no idea where north, south, east, or west is. If you tell me go head north, I'll ask you right or left. And then people are like, how do you know? I'm like, I'm not at Google Maps. I don't know, okay? I'm so sorry. I don't know, and I will never know. I don't think I ever will. But anyway, this time in 7th grade, when I didn't have a driver's license, my parents had to take me everywhere. And so me and my friend decided we wanted to go to the Grand Run Mall, back when it existed and everything. So this was back in like 1998 when I was in 7th grade. And so we asked my dad, can you take us to the mall and everything? And so my dad, he's like, okay. He drops us off, and then he asked me, so how are you getting home? And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna call Mom. She'll come get us. And he's like, okay. And then so we're at the mall, and it's about like 8 o'clock at night. We're like, oh, let's go home. So I go find a payphone because cell phones didn't exist back then. And so I call home. No one answers. I'm like, oh crap. And so then I wait for like 15 more minutes. Call again. No answer. And so my friend then says, I'll try calling my house, see if I get an answer. No answer. And I'm like, oh crap, what's gonna happen? We're gonna be stuck in the mall forever. And so anyway, which would have been great, but we didn't have that much money on us. So yeah, that would have been fun. And so she's more adventurous than I am. I always play it safe and everything. And she's like, let's take SEPTA home. And I'm like, I don't know. I never taken SEPTA before. She's like, I never have either, but let's try it, okay? And I'm like, okay, okay. And so we go to the guest services at the mall, and we said we're trying to get home, but we don't know what bus to take. So we had to get to Upper Chichester, where we both lived, and she was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll help you out. I'll tell you what bus you have to take. I know what it's like to be stranded. And she says, you have to get on this bus outside the mall, and then you're gonna get off at this location and get on a different bus. And that would take you to Upper Chichester. And so we were like, oh, okay. And so we went on our first bus inside the mall, and then we got off at the location she told us to get off of. And then, so then we see a bus, and we get on the bus, and then we're on the bus, and halfway down going on the bus and everything, the ride, we find out that it's not going to Upper Chichester. It's going to Darby. And we're like, oh my gosh, we've both never been in that area. So no, it's really bad because she starts crying, and I'm really crying. Like, I've never seen her cry that bad. And I'm just like sitting there trying not to laugh at her because I'm like, because I'm one of those people where like, if something bad happens, I start thinking something really funny just to, just to make things more calm. And so I'm like, it's fine. I'll just call my parents. Don't yell at us, but we'll make it home. And then like, so a lady on the bus was like, are you guys okay? And it's like, I said, no, we got on the wrong bus. And she says, okay, well, just go tell the bus driver. And I'm like, no, we'll be fine. I don't want to cause any problems. And so she's like, no, go tell the bus driver. And so we get up, and we go to the bus driver, the situation, and I really wish I know I can't have photographs or anything, but I wish I had a picture of her, because she was like, these kids, they don't know what they're doing ever, get on a bus, they don't know get on the wrong bus. And so that's what I think she was thinking. And so we told her, okay, where she was going to Upper Chichester, we're on the wrong bus. And so she's like, okay. And we said, oh, we don't have any money either. So we're out of money. And she's like, okay, all right, fine. Here's 2 bus passes, okay? Okay, now I'm gonna go down this street, okay? There's a stop. You're gonna get off at this stop, and there's gonna be a bus coming up. You're gonna get on that bus. Do not get off that bus, and you're gonna get into Upper Chichester. And then she's like, do not get off the bus, okay? And we're like, we got it. Don't get off the bus, okay? Get on the next bus and don't get off it until we get to Upper Chichester. And so, anyway, her stop was first. And so, and then she gets off the bus and everything. You got to pull that lever thing then I didn't know that either. I just thought, I was so naive. Like, I lived a really sheltered life growing up, and so I never really had to take a bus besides the school bus. And so anyway, she gets off her stop, and then it's my turn, and then so I pull my lever to get off the bus, and then I almost never really made it home at all. I was about ready to die because I was getting hit by a car when I was crossing the street because silly me thought a stop sign would come out of the SEPTA bus so I could cross the street. And so and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so anyway, after I get out of the way of the speeding car, but however, since we're in Philadelphia, even if the stop sign was out, they probably were just gonna go anyway. So I don't know if the stop sign would have helped me either. So it was late at night, about 9 p.m. at night. I get home and and then I'm like, no one's home still. And so anyway, so the next day I'm telling my sister about it, and she's like, I'm saying, oh my gosh, and this happened. I was getting hit by a car getting off the bus because I thought a stop sign was gonna come out of the bus. And she's like, yeah, if you can take a bus by yourself, you should be able to cross the street by yourself without any help. And I'm like, yeah, but I think I need the help. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like I still need a crossing guard to help me in my age. And so, anyway, what I learned from the situation, I'm never taking public transportation ever again. If I have to take it, it's Uber and I make sure I tell them, this is where we're going, right? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, that's good.